Yo, welcome to the Monday Midsole. It is Monday, and miraculously, we are here. All three of us. We went a little hard this weekend, so bear with us. Bear with me anyway, because I was doing things out there. But I'm your co-host, Buckeye City Soul, and welcome to Monday Midsole. I will go ahead and pass it to Molly Mall.
Here, what's going on? I'm full of energy, full of life. I ain't going nowhere, so I ain't tired. My voice ain't hoarse. I'm ready to get it going. So yeah, it's Molly Mo, aka I done copped another one, aka Kyrie's in Brooklyn. And I'm gonna pass it on to Brookie Doo.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Same thing as Mo. I didn't really go anywhere either. I just worked all weekend, but looks like the homies had a great time at Sneakercon, and I'm super excited to hear about it. And I can't wait to show you guys some pickups, see what you think. And I need some advice on some stuff. So yeah, that's what you guys are here for.
We are here to do that for you.
Yeah.
I want to shout out to Team Early in here, Dre Day Kicks. I got to meet that guy. Awesome dude. Shalico, man, where were you at? We was in your city. You didn't come through.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, he didn't come through.
Yo, I don't want to hear nothing ever again.
He didn't come through.
Ever. I
see Polo's in here. Polo's is not going to be on the show today. He has to work. But he did a great job. Yeah, he did a great job getting us all together and putting us in these awesome places. So, man, shout out to Polo. KB Fresh Kicks, what's up, Kev? Triz Tech and Electronics. And Mr. Orchard Beach. Hey, man, stay out of Dominican Republic, bro.
Yeah, bro. The artist for you. Bring your own alcohol.
Indeed. And I apologize for my voice. It was just a crazy weekend. We were just laughing and yelling. But we are going to go ahead and get into what's in the box as soon as I can find it. Pause.
I saw you with the box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
What's in the box? Sponsored by the Container Store. And shout out to the Container Store. Got to meet some of the people from the Container Store. I didn't get to go to the actual tour because my plane didn't get in until they were already started, but did get to meet a lot of those people there, and it was definitely awesome. So shout out to them. And so who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Do it up.
Cancel me out after this one.
Yes, sir. All right, so I posted these on my gram. None other than the Air Max 720 OBJ, Young King of the Drip. Super dope. They actually come with another set of laces, which...
What color, pink?
Nah, they're black and
right
speckled.
here.
There you go, black with some green and some pink.
They trash.
No, they dope. I would switch them out. I just didn't have time. I wasn't really, feeling that. But they got patches too, so...
Which one you gonna rock with?
On the top.
Well, I have the OBJ one and this one, and then this is the default, just the Nike joint.
I like the default.
I kind of like the Nike one better.
Nah, I gotta represent OBJ, so. And I got this one and the green and the perp.
That was cool.
They got another one in the bag as well. So yeah, that is my pickup of the week.
All right.
Go ahead, Brooke. Actually, hold on. Let me go first because I'm just gonna echo Ma. Same thing. OBJ. I like these a lot. They're pretty comfortable. I wore these on the plane. I subbed them out for the Yeezys. We were supposed to do an Air Max shot. That didn't happen, but things happen. When you're out and about. But no, nothing but fun. I see IBA snuck in here. Got to meet him. What's up, bro? Kosher Nostra. Slick Rick. Got to meet Slick Rick. Slick Rick is about 8 feet tall, y'all. That's no bullshit. Yeah, he's tall as shit. And then and Shalico, man, hey, I understand, man. I wish I could have come out Thursday, but I had booked mine early before people had decided they was gonna do Thursday as well. So that's what I get for trying to prepare things. Anyways, Brookie, do what you got?
All right, so I got two pickups that aren't something that released like recently, but I was very happy to get both of these. So last week I ended up like the women's off-white Terras or whatever they were. So in the works of that, I've been hunting for a pair of the Jordan 4 Travis Scotts just because I want to have like 3 set, not the ones, and I always liked the 4s. I actually had them and I sold them and I regretted it. But besides that, so I was trying to find a good price in my size, and for a size 7, they were only friends and family in UK, so the resale on them is stupid high. There's only like every now and again you come across a used pair. So I found a used pair from this chick on Instagram. We started like messaging, whatever. I found her on Ground first, and I was trying to get her low on price, so she gave me that IG handle. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, to do a PayPal invoice, she found out that I had the off-whites that just came out, and she's like, hey, you want to do like a trade? Like, you just pay for the shipping? Because to be honest, the Travis, I think you guys can drop a comment below if you think the Travises are better. So I was able to get these in my size. So super happy to have these. I'm not gonna lie, I was so nervous to clean these at first, and then I cleaned them, and then I did it again, and like I think the second time I did it, I just did it a weird way. So I actually cleaned them like 3 times because I thought I fucked them up the second time. I was like, it was terrible. I was anxious all day because of it. But besides that, I got those, and then I came across these from someone who is a homie on my IG and told me they were selling a size 7, and they're all check out good, super legit. He's actually friends with the Camp Out. If any of you guys know who he is, he's a homie that I like. I'll run. Yeah, everyone knows who he is. But I'll run into him when I'm in. You don't know him?
Come on now.
Hey, Brooke, they're having some problems hearing you on your mic, or
on my mic.
They're saying that it's muffled.
Oh yeah, it's muffled. Can you hear me now? Sorry guys.
I can hear you.
I mean, I can hear you. I mean, you sound a little bit further back, but I mean, I can still hear you. I can pick out what you're saying. But keep going.
That's
keep going.
Weird.
I think you'll be all right.
All right. Well, sorry about that. I'll try to speak louder and clear. Guys.
I just hear you. I hear Kev.
So I was it. Can you hear me now?
I mean, I hear you, but I hear Kev typing.
I'm not typing.
Okay.
Well, before.
So, I got these. He didn't have the box. I don't really care because I don't need the box for these. I know I'm gonna wear them at the ground, so I got those. And then I got these as well. One from Foot Locker and also a pair in the mail. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them after kind of seeing more of the shine. I don't know how I feel about them.
The shine? What do you mean by the shine?
They're super shiny in like certain areas. Like I don't like they have like a
already.
Like
oh boy.
Box.
Oh boy, glittering already.
Yeah, you over there trying to. She's like
bedazzle.
Yeah, she's trying to cut sever ties
already.
In the toe box area. So I don't know. I watched an interesting video about someone that was talking about why they didn't pick them up, and they just started pulling all their Jordan 1s off the wall, and they're just like saying like this one, it's just so similar. In the back of my mind, but in the back of my mind, I'm kind of like, it's true. Like even though I got them for retail, like there's other shoes that I kind of would like to have more than those. So I don't know.
Did you wear them already?
I set them and forget them. Set them and forget them.
I did not wear them, but actually I put one on my foot, and it's weird. Listen.
Not DS.
Quiet. Yeah, they fit smaller than all my other Jordan 1s in a size 7.
Huh.
And it's weird in a toe box. I don't know if it's because of that shiny material.
Hashtag in the toe box.
Yeah. Hashtag. But yeah, it's I don't know. Like that's another thing. They don't fit me right, so that's where I'm kind of hesitant towards them.
I picked up a couple, and I'll just put them aside, forget about them, and then one day look at them again.
So did you did you put them on yet?
Me nah. No need. Ones are ones. They fit.
I hit on 2 pairs in Texas, but then I wasn't trying to bring them back on the plane, so I tried on sneakers, and then I got a 12.5, which is the perfect size for me. So I was like, I don't need these other ones. But I did buy. Shout out to Demetrius. Good looking out, bro. Appreciate the dono. I bought those Off-White, the ones that you got rid of. You had the white pair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like $235, and I had free shipping, so I was like, let me go ahead and do it. Because when you get an Off-White for that price, and
which one? The spikes?
Yeah, I got the spikes.
Oh wow.
Fuck it, YOLO.
Yeah, so I mean, we see if I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? I just put them somewhere.
I mean, I would just hold on to them if you don't like them in person, because the way that I've been seeing it is Off-White will drop like this when everyone gets their pairs and they're like, oh shit, let me just sell mine real quick and make money, and then they all go up. Like all the Hollows Eve, they all dropped and now they're all up. It's just
I looked at it the other day. They're all about the same price.
The Hollows Eve, yeah, they were like $400 or $500.
Yeah, they still around that 500.
Well,
maybe it's my size.
Yeah, your size has a different type of fluctuation.
Yeah, that's a little bit more volatile.
What up, Chaz? Let's see.
I'm still waiting for the NYC to Paris to go down in my size and price.
For what?
Mine's retail. I just me searching them all.
Dude, not a size 7. Can't do an 8. Too big.
That's that weird like middle size,
Like, yeah, I mean,
if you get a 12.5 for the most part, you get a 12.5. Like the size 12 is like significantly different in price, unless it's a shoe that nobody wants. Then that is what it is. Gone AWOL, what's good? Tyranny Sneaks, PGH, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
But yeah. So what else, Brooke? You got anything else? You get anything else?
No, I got a bid up on a pair of shoes right now that I'm hoping gets accepted on the. I really always wanted them, but someone at my work got them, and then I was just like, fuck that, man. He just stole my thunder. But he hasn't been wearing them. The Cactus Flea Market Vapor Maxes.
Oh, I would have been cop those after that.
Yeah.
I know. I need to cop them, and I should have when the price was a little bit lower. But right now, I have someone who has them for $400. They do for me, but I still kind of want to be around like $380.
What? $20?
Yes.
Take them ones back.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
What up, Philip Gango?
When you take stuff back though at the Foot Locker that I get my stuff from, they get all butthurt from it. They're all
I don't care.
Dead. Yeah. No, they do. They'll be like, so.
No, I don't care.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Yeah, they get butthurt, but I'm gonna still take them back.
What size are you?
7. You want them?
No, hell no. There's 7GS or 7 men's.
7GS.
Oh.
The resale on them is like $10.
Yeah, it's nothing. But I mean, there's your difference. Split the difference on them Cactus.
Yeah, right. By the time it takes, because I have a pair coming from Nike too, so I'm just gonna send those back.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one.
What up, Lars? Right. I see Lars just stepped in the building.
Lars.
And then PGH, man, hey, you got to make it out to the next one, bro. We'll talk about it. It was bananas. I just seen you a video. Maybe not. Pause.
Yeah. What video? No videos. Ever.
Yeah, true.
Marcus brought his camera.
Man, but you know what though? Like anything that you do at Sneakercon, you just might as well just say everybody else is gonna take part in it because everybody's going live. I mean, at one point, true. I mean, everybody's got their phones up. See, I mean, you're not on your best behavior now. That's on you. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Did you guys see that JC cat? Like I just kept seeing because I follow him on Instagram, just cashing people out. Did you guys?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to just invite him over. He can take whatever he wants.
Yeah, he made an announcement on the stage. He's like, "Look, I want to buy your shoes. Bring them over here." I was like, so he was out there. He was buying. So.
He was out there slanging that cash.
Yes, sir.
His goal was to do. I think he said 300,000.
I don't know what he got, but he was stacking them up over there.
Yeah.
But hey, and also shout out to Mascots for this Concord's Monday Midsole mug.
Hey.
My second favorite pair of shoes of all time.
Get them.
So, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to eat, you're trying to drink in style now. So, Ma, you got the.
Yeah, I mean, I have Sneaker News' version of release dates. I didn't have an opportunity to.
I feel you.
Look up and do my thing, but yeah, let me get the screen share going. X out what I don't want to be seen. And here we go. All right, so should be locked in. You see the see this week's.
Yeah. So
looking bleak.
Yeah, hey, that's good. All things considered, especially for y'all who just went on that trip.
Yeah,
So hold on. So we got supposedly we have some drops today. The Nike Air Force One Low for Hundo.
No.
Nike Air Posit One.
Stop it. Nah, I'm not gonna. What's up with the two pull tabs on each end? I think I'm done. I'm pretty much done with foams.
Well, the weird thing is, so like this Air Force here, only one that I saw was the women's Air Force, the Vandalized, which doesn't quite look like this. So wrong photo, I guess. I don't know, but there was an Air Force. It was $110. It's sitting on sneakers if you do want to cop, but that's there. I did not see this Nike Air Posit anywhere, but I did see the Nike Air Barrage for $150. That's also sitting on sneakers right now, which is actually pretty dope. Sporting somewhat of a Raptors colorway there. For all the,
I like the colors on it.
For the new fans.
The Barrage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like them back in the day. I mean, I like the colors that came out with these, but I mean, honestly, I don't really care for the shoe that much.
And scroll down a little bit. Here is that women's pair we're talking about.
Okay, are you gonna go back up?
Yeah, of course. So this right here, bang bang, the Nike Air Max 1 Independence Day. That one's being scrapped because it has the 13 stars on the back patch. So if you have a local spot who has them and you want to get them because you think they might shoot up, there's your chance. But Nike pulled this release.
Somebody said that they were still dropping. Like I seen when I was at Sneakercon, I got a alert saying that they were dropping still.
I don't see them on the upcoming.
I'm gonna look and see where it was because somebody might be trying to get rid of them. I'd buy a pair just to have them and see what happens.
Nah, they can keep the Mississippi Air Max ones.
Hey man, I'll take them. They have a Confederate flag, and then they really pull them, and then hey, I can sell them to somebody who doesn't like us.
The MAGA Air Max. I think these are just placeholder dates as well. And if Retro's in the chat, maybe you can confirm because I didn't see these bronze 16 lows.
Yeah, them lows are not
anywhere, but
I don't like
the lows look terrible. The shape is awful. Every now and then you get a nice colorway, but for $160, these are shelf sitters, man. These are clearance, open box.
Oh yeah,
hash wall.
Slice the top of them boxes off.
30% off. Please take these. And we got a Nike Blazer Mid, $85.
$85 for the Lolo.
Yeah, not a bad colorway. Not a bad colorway at all.
You know what, man? Those look more like the Air shit than the Jordan 1 to me. If you put a collar on that top, did you see? If you look at MJO, he had one made.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I don't like them.
Oh, that little patch, the little material there on the heel.
Yeah. It just looks weird. Oh yeah, it just looks weird there. It looks like confetti almost.
He's locked in.
All right. We've got some SBs, Stefan Janowski's. Yeah, there's a whole series of these. No price. I don't think it's the actual date, but since it's here off the strength of Sneaker News, I like this. The slip-ons are kind of hot. Nah, don't mess with the slip-on.
Nah.
Maybe for like $60.
You gonna get rid of them anyway.
Oh damn! No chill.
I see D-Lo. What up, D-Lo? Big Joe 23 kicks. J Soul. That's it, old man sneakers. I think, man, it was good meeting you, bro. All right, my bad. OG kicks.
Gravy. And then we got the Nike Kyrie 5 Mid Rainbow that you're dropping. for $130.
I'm ready for the Kyrie 6.
I saw some early photos.
They look any different?
Yeah, they look very different, but the Kyrie 6 is not ready for us, so they need to put that back in the oven. It's not done.
Oh,
it's not
no.
done baking. It ain't done baking yet. Nah, put that back in the oven. Let the dough rise.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it ain't ready yet. It's not ready yet.
Progress.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Listen, I've seen, and I always go back to the Kobe 8s because I hated the Kobe 8s, the early leaks. It ended up being my favorite Kobe model ever. So I learned a long time ago, never judge the early leaks or the prototypes. So next we got the Nike LeBron Soldier 13 for $140 with some dope colors, but not a very aesthetically pleasing silhouette, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
What this?
This LeBron Soldier, yeah. I'm not
I think the colors are dope, but yeah.
Oh yeah, the colors are amazing.
They could have done something different. I think when you make it a Soldier, it's like a diet version of a LeBron.
Well, that's essentially what it is. It's the low budget version.
Yeah, so like it's I don't know.
It's like the React 55.
I can't get jiggy with those.
Not at all. I didn't see these Nike Huarache Edge anywhere, but they're not bad for $110.
The Edge.
Yeah.
They look like they want to be like was that a Balenciaga? Like
yeah, kind of. And then with all like the different colors around it, it kind of reminds me of the OBJs that just dropped.
Yep. Yeah. Them are no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of remind me of like the Huarache, the Edge ones. They kind of remind me of like those like Pumas that they've been like pushing out.
Yeah,
they
do.
What I'm talking about?
Like, are you talking about the RSX?
Yeah, like the ones like, or yeah, whatever that model is. It has like that same exact colorway.
Right.
Let me try to turn. People are saying you're low. People are saying that we're low too, but let me see if I can try to.
Your volume's super high. I feel like your mic's picking up everything.
Mine's on a separate channel than yours.
Right.
Hold on, let me see. 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Well, in the meantime, they got a Nike Air Zoom Vapor times Kyrie 5 that dropped today. A little sneak drop. So they came out with a pair. What was it, like January? A little crimson, white, black hits. And this one sports a little Celtics going away present colorway.
Yeah, that's funny. That is funny.
I guess that's why they're like, yeah, we got it. It's teed up. I'll just drop it, see if someone buys it. But I was like, I had it in the cart, and I was like, yo, I didn't even wear the first ones. And they never came out with the actual basketball version. I was like, man, damn these. I don't play no damn tennis.
So will you shift your support to the Nets?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's an hour and some change away, So if you're in Brooklyn, I'll see you there. That's an easy one.
And then we got the Adidas.
Oh yeah, the Donovan Mitchell. So the Adidas Don issue 1 Amazing Spider-Man.
They don't look horrible.
They don't look good.
They don't. They don't look horrible though.
Nah. These are awful. These look more like wrestling shoes to me.
They look like an outlet shoe.
They look like
Adidas outlets.
I'm just saying, like the collar, like the heel is so large, it looks like a boxing.
I like the color split, but the shoe.
Yeah, the hue, the association, all that other stuff is cool. It's a trash mod.
Yeah, it's a James Harden.
It's a bad mod. I won't call it trash. I won't call it bad. These did not drop today, but when they come out, I would certainly pick a pair up just from nostalgic purposes. The Reebok Answer 5.
They will not get me. Them look like garage sale shoes.
I don't care what you say. Come on now. Yo. Tell me, I don't know what grade you were in, but I was in high school when these came out, and they had the commercial with Jadakiss.
I was probably in college.
Yeah, see, he was
already
old head.
Yeah, I took a break. I couldn't buy no shoes. I was trying to eat.
Yeah,
you said
eat. Oh, that's overrated.
Yeah, what's in the refrigerator? There's 2 beers, ketchup packets, and
a hot pocket.
Yeah, and then there's only the hands of the breads left in the bag. It was a tough period in college, man.
Hey man,
what up? It was good to see you this weekend. Big boy Sneaks, good to meet you too, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, we good. Yeah, we got the Nike Freak 1 dropping on Wednesday for $120.
I
The
hate
first
this
pair,
I
the
hate
All
this.
Bros pair, dropped
Freak,
on
no, dude, a freak
Friday.
one.
Nah, these shits is dope. Wait till my pair comes in.
Man, I'm celibate. I can't mess with these freaks.
Ooh.
Ugh, they look like some Grim Reaper shoes.
Yeah, I'm about to kill them. You right.
I'm trash. I mean, they ain't trash. They just not me. I can't do them. What do y'all feel? Chat, what do you guys feel about these Nike Freak ones?
What, if anything, on the calendar, whether it's actually dropping or not, basically whatever's shown through Sneaker News is like a must cop. Like, anybody else feeling the Reebok Answer 5? Am I alone? I mean, what's good?
You're by yourself.
The material.
I may not be. I may not be.
You're on your own like Patti LaBelle.
I may not be. In the meantime, while they type in and whatnot, we got the Nike Air Max 270 React also dropping on Wednesday.
I kind of like them.
Yeah, they're not bad. I don't know why I'm scrolling like that, but they're not bad. The material looks pretty fire.
They're not bad.
It's clean. It's just simple. Yeah, it's clean and simple. The material looks nice.
But they look like an Air Max that you could get at Famous Footwear. Like, don't they look like? I mean, like if they didn't have a name, they'd show up at Famous Footwear. You think you the shit? Like, oh, they got some Air Maxes.
Oh, I just hit it.
I'm killing them. Look at that.
Well, they got some other colorways if you want to juggle those. So we got this blue colorway. We got the Phantom University Gold, University Red. Yeah, this one's pretty dope.
That's the trend. They try to put a hype spin on those.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that Puma color, so it killed me on that.
Yeah, it's like the that's not the RSX.
I don't like the
that's
Puma
the
color.
What the hell is the name of that one?
That's the one I've been talking about.
Moriax.
Oh man.
Yo, Kev, I got the pair for you though. These Nike Zoom X Vista Grind.
Nah, I can't do that.
That colorway.
This
colorway is nice. The one in the middle is nice.
Oh yeah, I thought you were saying you want these Volt joints.
Like that, I don't get so your foot sinks down in. I wonder how far it sinks down into the midsole because
I don't know.
Like if your foot sits on top of that, then your shit's gonna be coming up.
Yo,
top
that shit
easy.
looks like it's. It shit looks like it's meant to cut an avocado.
They look like Noah's Arks.
they look like pterodactyls.
You could kick the Titanic. You could kick a hole in the Titanic with them hoes. And then
and last but not least, the Nike Shox TL Biotech for $170 from the US and Europe. Not a fan of these at all. The vertebrae, not feeling it. Nike Shox, I never did. So
they look like something that Charlie's dad put together in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory too.
Now,
building out of them toothpaste caps.
What's not shown would be the Jordan 5, which is probably the release of the weekend for me. The Michigan pair that's dropping exclusively at Foot Action. So that's the pair that I'm trying to scoop this week. That's my go-to pair.
Listen, Ohio
those are
forever,
nice.
Michigan never.
I mean, okay. You got those Michigan 5s, the blue in maize.
What Michigan 5s?
Are they behind you? Where your 5s at?
Over there. I don't have no Michigan 5s.
Yeah, you do. The ones I told you not to cop because there was going to be shelf sitters, and you copped them anyway.
Michigan 5s.
Yep.
Are you talking about the Laneys? Man, that's a different blue.
No, sir.
That's a different blue. I don't care. Hey, as long as it don't have Michigan on it.
Yeah, got Michigans.
As long as it don't have Michigans, I'm good.
Yeah, I still sit on my Michigan 12s, but yeah, not much, which isn't always a bad thing.
I bought Michigan 12s just to bolster my Foot Locker account. Wait, was it Foot Locker? I think it was Foot Locker I got them off of.
Mm-hmm. Look at it, helping you out too.
Hey, man.
You basically
help us out with
now.
a W to help us get to the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Because they give us that last W of the year every year.
Ouch.
But I gotta stop saying stuff because I mean we've been beating them so long. They gotta hit us at least one time soon.
Yeah, you're gonna deactivate the account for a day.
Oh, yeah,
start blocking cats.
I'm disappearing because I get too emotional with that stuff, man. We lose. Ooh, it's a bad day. It's a bad time.
What a time. But that's it.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the topics. Let me find them. welcome to the topics. And the topics are sponsored by 8 and 9 Manufacturing Company. Make sure you guys go and check them out. We do have a link to the a link in the description to their website. Got to hang out with Figs for a little bit. He didn't come out like he said he was Saturday night, but it was definitely good to see him and chop it up with him. And then also sponsored by City Jeans Premium. Make sure you guys, the new releases come out. If you guys are in the New York area, make sure you guys go ahead and rock with them. But first topic of the day is sneakerhead appetites. And Brooke, maybe you should kind of lead us into this one. This was the one that you were talking about where like shoes just kind of lose their flavor to you.
Yeah. Let's get into this. So something that I kind of like has been on my mind, and I want to hear like what you guys think of it, is when you wait all week, you're super excited for this collab, it's been hyped up, this or that, and then the drop finally happens. Say you get the sneakers, say you take a W, or you take an L and you pay resale and you finally get them, and then once you get them, it's like it's gone. There is no more like talk of it. It's like just like kind of like dead. I kind of like want to get an idea on like how you guys feel about that. So like, for example, the Stranger Things hype, like it was so hyped up, and like the drop is done. Like I feel like there's one more drop.
Right, they're circling back.
I'm wondering like how you guys feel about like the constant, like there's never like one really good hype drop, and then it's like, all right, let's pause everything. Let's like keep letting this last. But it's just like back. Like you have to play catch up so much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's been the nature of the sneaker business for quite some time. I mean, you think about how often Jordans released when they first came out. It was seldom, and now we're to the point where we've got multiple releases at times, every week, every Saturday. So, I mean, that's been the blueprint, the mantra for a while, which is why it's always it's sometimes, depending on the shoe, it's like, all right, well, if I don't get it, screw it, on to the next, because you might have a chance to pick up the next big item or double up on the next big item, and then trade or sell that to get whatever you miss. So I don't know if things necessarily lose their allure or their flavor per se. If I like the shoe, I like the shoe.
Right.
Like I picked up the green Tailwinds. They haven't come in yet, but outside of that, I mean, I'm still excited to have them. Even though there's no hype around it.
I guess what I'm trying to say more is like I feel like they're so. I get where you're saying with that. Every Saturday, this or that, there's a hype release, whatever. What I'm trying to get is these releases, they're trying to overhype them for exactly what they are. So, like, they're trying to amp up something, but in reality, it's really not that great. Like, for example, it's awesome that you're excited to get the Stranger Things stuff, but is that really Stranger Things? Like, I feel like that there could have been so much of a better of a drop. That could have been so much more hyped up. But it's just like, oh, let's get a Talon and make it these colors of the varsity and make this apparel. Like the apparel, in my opinion, was trash. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that High Snobbity. They're coming out with their own apparel. Yeah. Whatever. And that shit is fire. Like, take a look at their website. They have like their drop happens July 4th. That stuff that they're coming up with says Stranger Things, like legit. Like it even says it on the clothes, but like you look at that and you see Stranger Things. In my opinion, if I look at the Blazers and the Talons, like it doesn't really remind me of Stranger Things. Like I feel like there could have been so much more done to this drop that was so overhyped when in reality it's just nothing.
I get what you're saying there, but I think what the essence of it was is to try to keep it 80s. So in the 80s, I mean, that's pretty much what they have right now that they have in rotation from the 80s. I mean, they use every shoe from the 80s just about, other than, like a Jordan 1. Like a Jordan 1 might have been dope to see.
Yeah.
But, I think that what they're trying to do is they were trying to play off of what they already have modes on that are current rotation. They didn't want to pull anything new, I don't think, just for a collab. But I mean, I wasn't overly hyped about the collaboration, although I do like Stranger Things. I mean, that takes me right back to being a kid. That I don't even know the show's that good. It's just looking at some of the nostalgic stuff that they have in there, and even like from the telephones to the houses and the wallpaper and all that crap. I mean, it just takes me back. But when I'm trying to be a little bit more conscientious about my spending, I didn't have to have these. But the green ones, I think, are probably the best ones out of all of them.
Agreed.
I like the Blazers.
I think the green ones are the dopest. But you know, and I was actually on the edge of trying for the green pair, but then I was like, I think I sent out a message and then nobody said anything. I was like, you know what, you don't need these. And then and plus going to Dallas, I want to make sure that if I need to pull the trigger on something, I wasn't gonna not be able to or whatever.
I guess for me, it's more of like being disappointed in a drop that you're excited for. Being like, I love Stranger Things. Like, I'm gonna binge watch the whole entire season when it drops on July 4th. But like, I guess for someone that's like really passionate and likes it, it's kind of like a letdown when something's so hyped. But then again, I mean, they have had better hype collabs. Like, in my opinion, the Spider-Man Jordan 1s were like done very well.
But that's because it's a Jordan 1, though. I mean,
but they put like the webbed kind of texture on it. I don't know. I feel like they could have like made the Stranger Things, like they could have like maybe branded it a little bit better, more to the show.
Well, they put the Hawkins to School on there, but I think that you can't compare Jordan 1 to that. I mean, they honestly, the only way they could have fucked that up is if they put a Jumpman on the tongue. Like, honestly, I think that would have messed them up. Do you think that? I mean, I look and I will, full disclosure, I'll admit this. Like, I feel differently when the Jumpman's on the tongue than the Nike Air. I don't know what it is, something about it that, you know, even these the Celtics or whatever with the Nike the Jumpman on the back and the Jumpman on the tongue. I mean, they're high kinda, but I feel different. I'd rather wear the pine greens. You know, like, I don't know. But I think that's the only way they could have fucked that up. The Stranger Things, I didn't have to have any of those. But, so do we want to talk about anything else about sneaker appetites?
Listen, your appetite changes, you know. Some days you want chicken, some days you want beef. But you don't abandon it altogether, you know what I'm saying? So, this is what it is.
Yeah. Mo, did you cop the Reese's Puffs?
No, I didn't cop any cereal.
We can
for
talk
$50
about that
plus shipping.
Did you cop them?
No, I wish I did though, because I would.
They sold out mad quick. I should have copped the bowl and everything else. I was like, damn. I just went for the cereal. I was like, oh, it's gone. Like, by the time I clicked on it, it was gone. It's like, no, it's like.
So what are the cereal? What's the cereal going for now?
I don't know. It's like 100, 150 bucks. It's everything's freaking selling.
Man, he could sell a turd.
I mean, basically did.
I got the Rick and Morty cereal.
You got a spoon?
No, I don't got a spoon. I just have the cereal though, but I ate it. I just had the box.
You ate the cereal?
Fuck yeah, I did. They were Sneaky Puffs, man. I'm not gonna let that shit go stale.
Wow.
I mean, did they have did they have a?
They have any value afterwards?
I don't know. My friend got like a couple boxes of it from like a comic convention, and I just didn't care. I was like, it's a cereal with just all marshmallows. Like, it's the best thing.
Okay, so that's more like it's not like the Travis cereal where it was more limited.
I doubt it.
It's probably like Frosted Lucky Charms.
I mean, the bowl was the way to go. Shit,
I mean,
the bowl was $20 plus shipping, and that shit's selling for $1.15.
I don't know. Rick and Morty, when they released that special sauce at McDonald's, people were reselling that shit. So let's see if it's reselling.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
the Szechuan sauce.
Tied to social. I don't know. But let's go ahead and we moving off this one?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go ahead and transition over to StockX. Ma, you want to, Ma, why don't you go ahead and lead this one?
All right, so recently StockX got another series of funding, their Series C funding, and it put their valuation up at or above $1 billion, which is just insane to think about.
Jay-Z.
Yeah. Where they're deriving those numbers from, I don't quite know, but listen, we know there's money to be made in the resale market, so they must feel as if they're capturing quite a bit of that. Not only that, they're looking to open another verification facility in the Netherlands, I believe I read. Just had the drop off in New York open up. So they're doing a lot of big things. This was actually the biggest round of funding. So close at yeah.
So they're the big fellas on the block. Oh, they've been the big. They've been
well, right.
The
I mean, they just kind of show you the difference between them and GOAT and kind of how they've been able to, stay a little bit ahead of the game, you guess you could say. And you can see just the power of having like that big money behind you, because they had Dan Gilbert, who's a billionaire in his own right, kind of help pushing that, and they had Luber being the brainchild and kind of using his expertise or his knowledge to be competitive versus something that started out a little bit more grassroots, so to speak. You can kind of just tell the difference there. It's like mainstream versus underground, so to speak. But with this also brings some change to StockX. Josh Luber is out as CEO. He'll still remain and serve part as the company's leadership team and on the board of directors, but they brought in former eBay CEO Scott Cutler in. So you can really kind of get a sense of the direction that they're trying to go in here, bringing someone a little bit more experience and someone who's able to, manage a company of that size. So I don't know. With that, you might see it maybe lose or gain in certain areas, whether it's more business oriented versus service oriented. I don't know. I just, as you get very, very large like that, sometimes your service can struggle a bit, and they've already got issues.
Yeah, like let me ask you guys this, because I know you guys both got the email. Like, do you think that was a play on inclusion, trying to make you feel like you're part of the brand? Because
yeah.
I just thought it was like, I was like, damn, like, all right, I got an email. You didn't send a discount though.
Right. No, but they typically do that.
Where's my
Like
code at? No.
when they got the Series B funding, they send out a mass email to everyone kind of explaining it. So I think that is part of their strategy there, just to keep people in the know as what's going on, keep you locked in, like, oh shit, they just got more money, like more validation. Right. Let me continue to use that, or I've been on a break, let me go back to using it.
Yeah, let me check out. And I mean, StockX that's my go-to. I mean, honestly, and I think that they have done something to the resale market that nobody else has really been able to affect at that at that stature. I was walking around Sneakercon looking at pricing, and then actually the people have gotten a little bit closer to StockX, because maybe a couple years ago we went to Cleveland Sneakercon, and people were like, well, if you want to get StockX, then you can go ahead and pay StockX and wait for it to get to you. Gladly.
Oh
yeah. If I can save some
done.
money, I will.
Yeah.
See, right.
Someone said that to me about I told you I was trying to cop the Cactus Vapor Maxes. The guy was like $500. I was like, dude, I can get them cheaper on StockX right now. He's like, have fun waiting 2 weeks. I was like, all right, I will.
Yeah,
like,
you've already waited,
month,
so.
yeah, like, why not?
Right. It's like, all right, well, have fun holding those. So, listen, it's like back in the day when, when people were trying to use Flight Club as their benchmark as to why they were charging a certain price. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh, let me get them for $3. They'd be like, nah, man, they're on Flight for $500. I'm like, yo, Flight's
that's a sale
consignment price.
That's not the
like,
buy price.
Yeah. I'm like, it's a consignment price. I'm like, what you mean? I'm giving you $3 right now. And they're like, nah, man, I'm on $5. Flight's got $5. I want $5. I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. And now that the roles are reversed, it's kind of like, well, go get StockX then. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, resellers love when something negative about StockX comes out, though.
I ordered those Keigers at SneakerCon. I was there. I was like, man, let me go ahead and just order. Man, it was the lowest price. So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and buy these here. Then I don't have to worry about trying to fit them into my carry-on, because I wasn't going to. I don't check
Makes
bags.
Sense.
I don't check bags. So you never know where if your stuff might come up missing, and, or if someone decides to go through your stuff and take something out of there. So that's what I did.
All right. Alexander 302. I never understood that, but like, oh, just list it. Listen, I'll hit a chargeback. I don't care. You send me some fake shit and I spent over a G on it, I'm not paying that. You must be out of your damn mind.
Yeah.
Close my account. I don't give a damn. I got multiple emails, names, and everything else, phone numbers, whatever I need to do to get something on StockX. But the fact of the matter is, you're not gonna beat me over the head.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a fake, then I mean, you gotta get it back. Because I mean, I've actually gotten a pair of fakes from Goat.
Right.
So you know, and I trust StockX over some dude on Craigslist or some dude in a Facebook group that has people vouch for him that I don't know anyway.
Right.
Oh yeah, he's good people. Well, who are you?
Right.
Your second account. Your second account. You know, like
yeah.
I see people get burned in these Facebook groups by people who had multiple.
Right.
You know, and because you never know what somebody's financial status is at that current moment. He might have sold you 5 pairs of Levi's 4s at $100 above retail, and then you think he's the coolest dude, and then something happens to his money, and he got to get it, and he's gonna get it from you, and you just happen to, you know, you step in that trap. So, but yeah, Shalico, yeah, StockX over Goat. If I got to run that way, but you guys got anything else on StockX?
No,
I
I
like
just
StockX.
Yeah, I rock with StockX. StockX, holler at us.
yeah,
Good
for
people.
real. I'm just interested to see where it goes next. You know, as far as expansion and everything, because you can definitely tell like leadership is very aggressive on expansion. They're not just settling and saying, all right, well, we got this market cornered. You know, they want the watches, the handbags, now collectibles. You know, they're expanding. There's a lot of market share to be had. You know, we think of it as just in the U.S., but you know, globally, there's a lot more money to be made.
Right.
So $1 billion might just be like the tip of the iceberg.
Let's see here. He said the difference between Goat compared to StockX is that their customer service takes care of any problems with the quick. Wait, who does?
You saying Goat does?
Goat? No way.
Yeah,
I will say I've had really good luck with Goat's customer service. So like I ordered a pair of shoes before, and when they were delivered, it was pouring that day, and FedEx just left them outside of the house, like they didn't leave a notice or anything. The whole entire box bled through with water. The shoe box was even wet, so I had to damp everything off. They were for a pair of off-whites too, and they gave me a credit of 100. Like they credited me, like they were like, we can either credit your original card back, or we'll give you like I don't know how they got the number, but it was they just credited me back $150.
I mean,
will say
that's
with StockX,
cool.
though, StockX is just like if someone doesn't like follow through, or something happens with your shit, they're like, oh, sorry, we refunded you. Oh, price went up, doesn't matter. Like no code, no nothing. You got to rebuy it. So
Bingo.
like I can see that shit.
Bingo, Luciano. So does anybody know who got fakes from StockX? I don't personally know anybody who's got fakes from StockX, but I personally got fake from Goat. And as far as their customer service is concerned, I sent them an email, got nothing back. I sent them a DM, or I tweeted them, got nothing back. I had to go to, I had to dispute it with PayPal, and I had to wait that whole entire time with no correspondence. And PayPal just gave my money back. So the customer service, I mean, it all depends on how you hit them. And maybe, I mean, this was how long ago? I mean, this was, I don't know, maybe a couple years ago. So maybe they've gotten things better. But I mean, wasn't it like a couple months ago that they had some guy in there stealing shoes and?
Oh yeah, somebody had just got caught.
Yeah. So.
Listen, everybody's got their problems.
You know, I say that I'll go to StockX over Go. I'm not saying that I would never go and buy something at Go. If the price is right, I'll take a chance because I know that PayPal is going to hold it down.
Right.
So,
Goat's prices are usually higher.
Goat's prices are higher, but they have worn shoes.
Yeah, that's what I do like. I think StockX, I don't think that they'll ever open that door, to be honest.
They will not.
They don't have to. They don't have to, as long as they be the forefront on the.
Right, it goes away from their model, and it just adds more work to the website. The fact of the matter is, they take a stock photo. It's one photo for every shoe, so you don't have to take a picture of what the shoe is.
Danny Dab said that he got a fake Puma Clyde from StockX, and they gave him a refund, but it sucks because he wants the shoe, and you know that sucks that it got through. I mean, You know, like that's scary, especially when you're going after shoes that can get up in price. Because then, you know, you don't want to think that they're fake when you get them, because you're like, I bought them from StockX. But, you know, you never know. And what's his name? What was it? Jumper Man Chris, saw him at Sneakercon, and he came up to me. He said, look, I got 3 pairs of Travis Scott. He said, one of them is real. Which one is real? It was super tough to pick out. I took a guess on one because of the back tab, the back, what is it? Sublimation, whatever. You know how they, that little mark in the back. The one was cleaner than the other ones, but not by much. And he's like, yeah, that's the right one. But other than that, honestly, I honestly couldn't have told. That was the only thing that was different on those. So, you know, I don't want to give them the benefit of the doubt, because they're holding my money when I, you know, when I'm sending it and I'm paying for it. So they should do a great job at that. But, you know, nobody's perfect. But you asked me if when I get a fake pair, and it'll be something different.
Yeah, for real.
Have you guys ever looked at or downloaded the Snap, where you can buy and sell new and used on there?
What app?
There's an app called the Sneakercon app. It's just like StockX.
They want too much info. I want to open an account to support, and they wanted like way too much information on me. I'm like, no, man, I'm good.
Yeah, I think I started to, and then I was like,
nah, they asked for way too much shit.
So, and I don't know how that, like, I mean, shout out to them though. Like, they pull us all together with their event. And we can get into that. We can get into that and kind of talk about what sneaker events mean. Are we done with StockX?
Yeah, we're done. We got 5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll hurry up. I don't have a hashtag hero this week because the program that I use, it changed, and now it cuts everything off. So it cut everything off last week, and I didn't want to put one out there again that had the same cut. But we're gonna get into SneakerCon. SneakerCon Dallas was, of course, this past weekend. I am still recovering. My voice is still recovering. I mean, as far as the party and everything, like I'm good. I got my sleep today. I had today and tomorrow off, so I planned well. You never know what's gonna happen with those planes. Now a couple cats. Our own Unbox app got in a little late. He didn't get in until today, and then the homie Dominican Coquille, you know, he didn't get into like maybe a couple hours ago. But we had a absolute ball. Shout out to Polos. I mean, we've been to SneakerCons before, and Caesar did a great job with the party that he had. There were so many people at the party he had in Atlanta, but what Polos did with the multiple days, like he had it so we all were able to go and hang out each day at a place. And, you know, we would go do, you know, a meal or whatever, and then go out to a bar, and it went so smooth, and so many people showed up. We were so deep in there. I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, kind of, you know, we all sit there and we interact with each other, you know, whether it's Instagram, whether we text, or, you know, we do the show or whatever. But it's great to kind of get in front of people. Thanks, Mel, the Filthy Artist, man. Appreciate that $10 donation. But it's great to get out there and actually talk to folks and, you know, get to know what kind of person they really are, you know, off the screen, and have fun and create memories and things like that. So I think we strengthen the community by, you know, attending these things. Now, as far as SneakerCon goes, I mean, I don't know how many people bought shoes or anything from that, but the draw for all of us, you know, kind of coming there to connect and for SneakerCon, I think that, you know, that's something that's needed within the community, and hopefully, you know, we can plan so, you know, people can hit big ones like that. Pause. You know, because you can't go to every one of them, and you don't want to go to the one that nobody that you want to hang out with goes to. So, you know, hopefully we can, you know, put that together. You know, if we go to somebody's city, if they want to run the ball on that and kind of plan and do that. You know, everybody showed up. So many people showed up. So many people pulled up. I mean, and I'm sure that there's videos out there that are just hilarious. I don't think I've laughed that much in my life in a long time. It was crazy. But how do you guys feel about, you know, sneaker events and things like that?
I personally have never gone to one before, so
What?
yeah, I've never gone. We only have like, I've never like traveled anywhere to go, but we only I think there's only like one in Philly during, and I've always forgotten to like request off of work for it.
Oh,
But
you get Soul Exchange every year.
yeah, well that's the one. Yeah,
Right.
I think that's it. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, guys, I'm gonna be with the crew next time. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to plan that. Hopefully, we can all get there all at one time. You know,
Love to meet all you guys.
It was dope just man. It was just dope to meet. And one second you talking to somebody, and then the next second you talking to somebody else, and the conversation just flowed. And then there was no problems. There was no drama. Well, for the most part, you know, there's a couple misconnections, I think, but I think at the end of the day, you know, everybody had respect for everybody. No hands were thrown, no fisticuffs. But yeah, hopefully, you know, like, I think that what we should try to do is plan that out so everybody can, you know, hey, this is the one that everybody's gonna go to, and maybe we pick that out early in the year for, you know. And I like to travel in the summer or in the fall. I don't like to travel places unless it's a warm place in the wintertime. So definitely Cleveland's probably not going to be the place that you guys want to come to in February. And I'm not running the ball with that.
Never again.
Yeah, it's a cold spot. And then they need to do New York in the summer, I think, or in the.
I haven't been to New York in a minute.
Yeah, what was it? The last time was like Christmas 2
years ago. Yeah, 2017 Mo came out.
Yeah,
let's go to New York.
I would love to go to New York. But New York, man, y'all hotels are bananas. Like,
listen, I got just the spot for us all to go. I'll get us a good price. We'll have some fun. It will be great.
All right, cool. Well, we gonna see.
Yeah, let's do it.
We gonna see. And let me see here. I see Beauty and Kicks pop in. What's up?
You?
Is anybody else that I missed? Because we are at 9 o'clock right now. If I missed you, hey Adam, I see Adam's Kicks in here. And Alexander 302, and Cars, of course. I saw him dropping that knowledge, man. I saw you. I didn't want to interrupt, but yeah, man, he's always got. If you guys better follow Cars, man, the collector. He puts out some stuff that you probably be interested in seeing. But you guys got anything else on Sneakercons or anything like that?
I wasn't there.
I know, man. You should have been there, though, man.
It almost happened. I was looking at it late Monday. There was a flight for like 3:39, and I was like,
You should have done it, man.
I should have. Listen, there was stuff I want to take care of at home, so I got a lot of value done here. So
I feel you, man. But man, it was. Man, what was talk offline? Man.
Yeah, we gotta catch up.
It was crazy. But yeah, well, we'll go ahead and we'll say our goodbyes. Brooke, you want to go first?
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out tonight and chatting it up with us and talking about the new releases and also seeing my pickups. It was fun talking to you guys tonight. And thanks for everyone participating in the chat tonight. And we'll see you guys next Monday.
Yeah, buddy. You want to go, Ma? Because I'm trying.
Yeah, sure. Why not? So, usual suspects. Chat, appreciate you chopping it up with us. My apologies for not being able to make Dallas. A lot of people reached out. Appreciate that, and I'll definitely have to circle back on the next one. And if I am in the Dallas area, I'll be sure to let some folks know, and maybe we'll link up, grab a bite or something like that. But until then, man, next time, same bat time, same bat channel. It's the Midsole.
Indeed. We'll go ahead and do my shout outs. I didn't get a chance. I know I put the graphic up late. So if I missed somebody, let me know and I will make sure to get you next week. Shout out to Slick Rick. I am Lars Young. Shaw Fitness, Shalaco. Man, I keep messing up. J Soul. Unbox app, Mr. Mo. And hold on a second. Let's see if I got any more. I might have got everybody. Yeah, I got everybody. And it was a light one, man. I mean, I almost didn't think we were going to have a show today. My voice was really jacked up last night. But yeah. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs down. The only thing I wish for the thumbs down, hey, if there's something you don't like, let us know.
Yeah,
you know, and you know, if you just want to put thumbs down, just to put thumbs down because, you know, hey, that's where you're at in your heart.
We get that too.
Bless your heart and all your lady parts. With that being said, oops, hold on, wrong one. We are gonna go ahead and see you next week. Peace.
Happy 4th.